Classic Claws, hello. Sorry, I'm really not very well. I've got a really bad chest and a really poorly cold. So do bear with me. The sexy voice. Yesterday, my new partner and I say new, we're only about 6 months, we went and got commitment rings, hence the ring on my finger. Silly really to wear it, because as I was wearing it doing these nails, I bloody caught it with the nail file, so you'll see later on in the video I've covered it up with some tape. Anyway, this set is obviously on me, and I've done all my prep. I've done my cuticles, I've done my dehydrator, my primer, all that kind of stuff. Got my tips on. I only use eBay tips, as you all know. I'm going in here with birthday suit just to create a reverse smile line. This was the second attempt at this. It just really went a bit tits up yesterday. I don't know why. Probably because I wasn't feeling too good and I just wanted to get them on. I actually haven't had a set on for about a week, and the ones that I took off were actually really good condition. Might stick a picture at the end so you can see. So this set I used birthday suit, and I wanted to do a nice dark set, so you'll see here all the powders and stuff that I use. So obviously I used crystal glass, as you know, to cap all my nails, but I also used opium noir, it's called, which is like a black, but under the light it's more like a navy. You can see I've got it on my other hand. It's absolutely stunning. And then excuse me and then I also used stone pot. I didn't really know what I was going to do. I was going to do a marble, and that didn't work out properly. These were inspired by, I think Sonia Williams actually did this dark grey set, and the glitter that she used was from her own website, which I managed to get, which is called Janie's Gun, which is funny because that's my name, Jane, so it was quite funny. So Janie's Gun in fine, which is what I've got on the little finger there, and then I used the Janie's Gun multi on the thumb at the end. It's like a gunmetal silvery grey. I was hoping that the blue that I put on was going to be more grey. She used like a really dark purple, I think. I couldn't get it. I think it was about £8 a pot, the colour that she had, and I thought, and it wasn't CJP, and I thought, you know what, no, I'm going to stick to what I've got. I'm not buying any more colours just now. So I used this, and it is lovely. So obviously I work really thin, as you know, to do my design, and then I cap in crystal glass, so it saves your colours really, and you're using it more of your crystal glass, which is a better way to do it, I think. So on here I'm just putting the opium noir on. They look absolutely stunning, I think, and they show off my new ring beautifully. Right, this is the stone pot. I was going to do like an ombre on here, and it wasn't great, to be honest. I don't know what happened, but in the end I decided to put some jewels on, so you can't really see the ombre very much. You can see it a little bit, but, and then I decided to put some great big jewels on, and I've never really done that before, so I thought I'd have a go at doing that and see what it looked like. So this one I'm going in with the opium noir. I've obviously filed that, sorry I didn't show that bit. I filed the edge of that reverse smile so it's nice and sharp. So you obviously you build your wall with your birthday suit, build it as high as you can, and then you file it 90-degree angle with your file. Don't cut into your nail bed, obviously, because you'll hurt yourself. So and then I'm going to add some glitter now, I think. So I've got most of the blue down, and then I'm going to add some glitter. And then cap them all, and then going to put, actually I left some filing in for you today, which is a surprise because I don't normally do that, only a little bit. Now this is the Janie's Gun in the multi, and on the blue it just kind of looks silver really, whereas it's not. It's really like a dark grey. It's really stunning. And what I did on the little finger was I decided to sugar that nail. So I put the glitter down first, then capped it, and then you'll see me dip it in the pot of glitter. So it's a textured effect, and if the glitter comes off, then you've still got your glitter design underneath, if that makes sense. So I'm just putting my crystal glass on now. I'm using my CJP Liz Guild brush, which is a size 12. I don't know why I use that this time. I actually think I found it easier to use the big boy brush, but I think probably because I was doing it on myself rather than a client. Oh, excuse me, I've got a runny nose. So I just did kind of smaller beads. When I used the big boy brush, I was getting them on in one bead and thicker consistency. Sometimes they just go on better, sometimes they don't, but the overall effect is always okay, I think. Okay, so this is me just capping all the nails, giving a bit of height, giving a bit of structure, trying to create my nail. As you can see there, it's really flat at the bottom. And I just keep building and building and building. I don't show you all of it, but I just keep building and building it till I get the shape that I want, and then go into filing. So this nail you only need to cap the glitter. You don't need to cap the birthday suit because it is a strength powder. And my filing technique obviously is left side, right side, free edge, and then I file up to the middle, and then the same on the other side, and then I file down the top, down the barrel of the nail, if you know what I mean, to try and get my shape. I didn't leave too much filing in, just because it's really boring. How much filing can you watch? And it's hard to show filing on yourself because obviously my hands are moving all over the shop. And I've sped this up as well, so obviously I don't file that fast, because I'd probably cut my fingers to bits if I did. So it is a lot slower. And they probably took me about 2 hours to do this set from scratch, which I don't think is too bad. And then when I finished filing, I go over the nails with a no wipe, you know, the solution, wipe off solution, that's what I was trying to say. Just to kind of make sure, I brush them first, get all the dust off, use that solution, just to get them nice and clean before you put your gems on. A bit more filing for you. Trying to get that shape in there. I don't know why I've left the filing in, to be honest, because you can't really see what I'm doing. Just to give you an idea, really. But it's so hard on yourself just to get the shape right, because you can't really turn the hand around to look from my point of view. So this bit now is the solution. I'm just taking off all that dust. And then I'm going to put the gems on. Now these gems are quite big, so I didn't use glue for these because I thought they're not going to stay on for 5 minutes, and I've seen people using acrylic to adhere the gems, so I thought I'd try it, and it actually worked okay. They've been on since yesterday morning and nothing's come up. Now you can see what I've done to my precious ring. I've had to cover it up. We managed to polish the scratch out, thankfully, and then tape it up. So I'm going to have to remember to do that, because obviously I don't want to take it off now it's on. It's very precious. And then I'm just going to tape it every time. So I use these little gems, I think that in a wheel from eBay or somewhere, I don't know. And then I just put 3 on that finger and 3 on the other finger on the other hand. Both hands were matching. And then once I've done that, I then go ahead and use my Blue Sky No Wipe top coat and do all the nails. Although I did struggle to get around the back of the gems, I knew I should have just used a smaller brush to go around the back, but it was okay. I didn't go over any of the gems anyway, and I wiped off the excess with my nails, so it was okay. Very pretty they looked. I thought I was going to catch them in everything today, in my hair and everything, but I actually haven't. They've been okay. So this is the sugared nail, so you just put your coat of top coat down, and then when Sonia did it, she just tipped the pot over the nail, but I just thought it was easy to stick my finger in the pot, less mess. And then top coated the rest, and then cured for 60 seconds in my Sun 5 UV lamp, and they look beautiful. They almost do look black, very dark. So I will add at the end of this video a picture of my nails after soaking them off properly, filing the bulk and soaking them with acetone, buffing them. And I've worn acrylics for the last couple of years, and not really without a break, to be honest, so it was nice to see that they were in really good condition. So I'll add a picture at the end so you can see. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe, or go and have a look at my other videos and subscribe. I don't always sound like this, obviously, because I'm poorly. I'm really sorry, sniffing and coughing and God knows what. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, don't bother, and I will catch you in my next video. Thanks very much, and see you all soon. Thanks, bye, 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 bye.